welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be using this clear film from an old overhead projector. And before we go any further, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and follow me on Instagram. Okay, let's get on with the video. Now I'll be using this clear film to help me create a 3D nail art. I am only using a small piece, so I'm just cutting out a square. Now I'm going to use a gel base coat and a striping brush. I am using the Candy XOXO brush from MIDI. To start with the 3D nail art, I am going to get some product on a lid so it can be easier. And on the clear film, I will start to create the wings. I am connecting them at the tip so it can be easier to apply it afterwards. I recommend doing that because I also decided to do a small butterfly and I did not connect the tips and it did not turn out the way I wanted. I know that this is barely visible, but as you can see, I did all the wings separated. After you finish, just cure it for 30 seconds. Now let's get some color on these wings. For the bigger butterfly, I will be using Rum Running from Color Club. And for the smaller butterfly, I will be using Age of Aquarius, also from Color Club. I will be using this brush, which is Peaches XOXO from MIDI. And now I'm going to be using the same technique as I did with the base coat. The best part is that the gel does not dry until it's cured. But when you're done with applying the color that you want, just cure it for 30 seconds. Now let's give these butterflies some definition, and for this I will be using Where's the Sawyer from Color Club and a brush I got from Wish years ago, and I will be tracing the outline of the wings and adding a little definition. Here I'm just trying to grab enough product on the brush, but not a lot because it will create a bubble at the end and then the line won't be thin. cure it for 30 seconds. Now to add the final details, I'll be using French tip from Color Club and using a small dotting tool to finish the details. So I noticed that the dots were too close and I decided to remove them with some acetone, and I tried it again and then I cured it for 30 seconds. Now to finish a 3D nail art, I will be using a gel top coat and using a striping brush to apply the product to the wings and then curing it for 30 seconds. Now to remove them from the clear film is a little tricky. I like to pinch the clear film and just flicking the edges so they just pop off, but be careful because they can fly off. I used a cuticle pusher to try to get the small wings off, but it was a bad idea. I'm gonna have to put that in slow motion because I did not even see it, it just disappeared. Wait a second, did you see where it went? Now that I know it's going to fly off, I'm just holding it down. Look, I found the piece. I thought I lost it. So now I'm going to try to file the edges just because they are sharp. But unfortunately my nails are too long and I cannot file them. This will also help the shape of the wings be more accurate. Now these nails are from a week ago, and I'm going to leave the link below if you want to see how I did them with dipping powder. I'm just going to file the shiny part off the nail. This is going to take a while, so let's just speed it up. I decided that I didn't want my butterfly to be alone, so I created a flower using a dry brushing method with the Red Rock Crossing gel polish from Color Club. This is a weird polish because it's a beautiful beige color, and after a while it turns into a yellow tint. I actually don't understand. The flower is super easy. On my ring finger, I am doing the flower on the corner of the nail, and I left it with 3 petals. Then I just drew 3 lines for definition inside the flower and cured it for 30 seconds. Here I'm using some poly gel to stick my butterfly on my nail. As you can see, I added a small amount to cover the whole nail, and I'm just going to spread it as even as I possibly can. And I'm just using some alcohol so the product won't stick to the brush. Without curing it, I am adding a gel top coat. Now I'm just going to add some rhinestones, and this is for the center of the flower. I'm just bending the wings to get a lift on it, so when I put it on, it will look 3D. I am placing it on top of the flower, and then I am curing that for 30 seconds. Now on my pointer finger, I will also brush on a flower right on the center. I'm just brushing some product away so it's not so much opaque and curing it for 30 seconds. I'm adding some definition here, which is pointless because you can't see it afterwards. And then obviously I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. With a black gel polish, I am creating the body using a dotting tool for the head and then a strapping brush for the body and curing it for 30 seconds. Here I'm repeating the same with the poly gel and the gel polish top coat. Now I'm adding the small wings, but like I said before, since I did them separate, they just laid down flat. And then I'm gonna cure it for 30 seconds. I decided that the butterflies needed rhinestones, so I'm just adding them using gel polish top coat. I added the body because I forgot before. And on my middle finger, I am adding gel polish top coat to add some rhinestones. I did not show it, but I did add some top coat around the butterfly wings so they won't fall off afterwards and to secure it more in place. And curing that for 30 seconds. Finish with some cuticle oil. Here are the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!